Thank you for holding the door open for me, Christina. Hi, everybody, and welcome. Oh my gosh, this feels so good to be here in person to see all of you. In case you don't recognize me from here up, I'm your dean. I'm Tony Viadweld, and I'm the proud dean of the School of Nursing. It's a great pleasure for me to welcome you to this in-person event, even if masked, and to welcome and to celebrate with our fabulous Penn nursing graduates on their successful completion. So on behalf, and I want to welcome all of our friends and families who are here joining us virtually today. We feel your presence, and it means a great deal to all of us that you can share in this celebration. And we are celebrating today. I'm sure here today, and I don't know what you guys are doing after, but I bet you have something best planned, as best as we can in the middle of a pandemic. So on behalf of our faculty, staff, students, and alumni, and of course our president and provost, congratulations to all of our BSNs, our MSN, PhDs, and postgraduate graduates, over 175 of you this semester. You know, as remarks go, there is a rhythm and there is an outline to what I'm supposed to do. I'm here to express pride in your completing a rigorous program, sharing how this isn't the end of a journey, but the beginning of a new one, expressing to family, friends, and faculty and peers who were part of the journey, and thanking them for that, and I'm going to do that. But for you colleagues, this isn't enough, for we are not living in ordinary times. You have not had the typical educational experience. You are not, and you never were, the typical class. You were and are extraordinary because you had the courage to begin a rigorous program when the only thing that I shared with you that we were certain about as you were deciding whether to come here was that nothing would be certain. And we are still living proof of that today. Your educational and clinical experiences and even your celebrations would be dictated by COVID-19 and whatever we needed to do to keep you and our community safe. You came anyway, which says a lot about you. I don't know what it says, but it says a lot about you. You weathered not only the pandemic, but the outcries of justice after the killing of George Floyd and the assaults on our democracy that we witnessed on January 6th and beyond. And yet you stepped up to the many unique challenges the pandemic and all these events present those of us who work to advance health in healthcare systems, in schools, and in communities. But yet I've also said there's no better time to be in nursing school than in the middle of a pandemic. Many of you took part, whether through COVID testing, contact tracing and vaccination education, enrollment in the census, voter registration, in measures to protect and advocate for our community. You witnessed in health settings the remarkable work of expert clinicians in our health systems and beyond. You witnessed the innovation of these clinicians in adapting to changing environments, whether it was communicating with family members of those hospitalized, being involved in telehealth, and supporting in families and communities through health decisions. And you took part in many initiatives in our school and university to push for social justice. You also witnessed the innovation of our faculty and staff in the educational setting with remote learning and simulation, with unique clinical opportunities that would allow you to complete your program with the knowledge and the skills that you need in your new roles. And you did this in the midst of uncertainty, disruption, personal and family illness, and loss, on top of a rigorous academic program. And you excelled. Despite the challenges, you found opportunities to forge ahead and to answer calls for activism and advocacy. Here are a few examples. Haley Lucian, where are you? Hi, Haley. She is completing her ABSN program this semester. While in the program, Haley has been fiercely involved on Penn campus in our West Philadelphia neighborhood, a peer advisor, co-chair, a mentor of students in grades 4 through 8 in the Young Quakers Mentorship Program, and a COVID-19 tester for the university's COVID testing program. She was named the nursing coordinator for Penn's Heart Health Bridge to Care Hypertension Clinic and has served on the clinic's Quality Inspection and Patient Safety Committee. I don't know how you found time to go to class, really. Another example is Rayleigh Palmer. Where's Rayleigh? Hi, Rayleigh. She's also completing the ABS program, and she was elected as the student rep for your cohort. Both she and Haley have been very active in the Penn Nursing's Community Champion program. Rayleigh served as a student volunteer in the Leah after-school program, working with leaders at the site to help facilitate activities for young students, building on cognitive functioning building blocks. And she too helped to test people for COVID-19 through the university's program. She's also been active in the HUP Baby Friendly initiative at Penn Medicine, and she's been an active member of the Natives at Penn Nursing and the Minority Student Nursing Organization. Haley and Penn are just two examples of why the world sees excellence in Penn Nursing graduates, because good enough is never acceptable for any of you. Supreme Court Justice Sotomayor reminds us there are uses to adversity, and they don't reveal themselves until tested. Difficulty can tap unexpected strengths, and it did. And you are why Penn Nursing is ranked #1 and why you are highly sought for practice and other position. So what's next for you? Whatever you want. I always felt that nursing was like being a kid in a candy store. There are so many opportunities. I wonder what brought you into nursing, especially for our ABSN students. I wonder if it has changed. Can't wait to have that conversation with some of you. My journey took many unexpected turns, and it may for you as well. You will need to decide when and if to say yes to the many possibilities that await you. But a few things I am certain. We, your faculty, have no doubt that you have achieved the competence and skills ready to create the future career that your Penn Nursing experience and education has provided you. I'm sure many of you aren't feeling that, but trust me, we believe it. We know it's true. Combined with the unexpected strengths and resolve that surfaced in this past year, you will be successful in whatever path you choose. Second, you are now a Penn Nursing alumni, a part of a strong and supportive network that will be with you throughout your career. Many of our alumni stepped to wrap their arms around you during this pandemic because they knew what you were experiencing or could imagine what they were experiencing, and they cared very deeply about you and to make sure that you were successful. We will always be here for you. So I encourage you to stay connected with Penn Nursing Networks. Let us know what and how you are doing, as well as what you need as an alum. As I come to a close, I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate and thank your faculty, program directors, advisors, mentors, and staff. And could all of those folks that are here, could you please stand up? And can we give them a round of applause, please? These are just a tasting of who they are. Some of them you have never met, but I want to thank them for their dedication and hard work in helping you achieve your goals. They too demonstrated their courage, creativity, empathy in the context of many of the same challenges that you were experiencing, and I'm extremely grateful to you all. We have all worked tirelessly to ensure that you receive the best possible Penn Nursing education. The innovations that we've been able to integrate into our curriculum with our health system partners, particularly last year when the pandemic first began, often in a very short period of time with changing regulations, are nothing short of astonishing. While we had some missteps and challenges, our focus has always been on you. None of this was easy. It was our first pandemic. We'll be better the next time. And I appreciate the grace and the space that you show your faculty, your staff, and each other. While we are congratulating and thanking everyone, let us not forget those that are closest to you, that are here with us virtually, your parents, significant others, your family, your friends who have supported you during this journey. Thanks to all of you. And I think we can give them a round of applause as well, too. So my parting thoughts and wishes for you center on how you spend your dash. So what does that mean? Well, I listened this last week to one of the eulogies for Senator Majority Leader Robert Dole, a veteran and a patriot, that was shared by his chief of staff for over 20 years, a colleague of mine, a colleague of Penn Nursing, who is a nurse, Sheila Burke. She read the poem, a favorite poem of the Senators by Linda Ellis, called The Dash. And in her poem, she calls on us, as we look at the bookends of our lives, in this case, the beginning and end of an educational program, the start of something new, to reflect on the in-between, the past, the present, and future. And so the poem goes, "What matters is how we live and love and how we spend our dash." So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough to consider what's true and real and always try to understand the way other people feel and be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and love the people in our lives like we've never loved them before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering this special dash might only last a little while. So when your eulogy is being read, with your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? So colleagues, reflect on the lessons learned on this part of your journey here at Penn Nursing and take them as you start something new. Whatever your dash, whatever your future holds, whatever your passion, I have no doubt you will make the best of your dash. So congratulations to you. I wish you every happiness on your journey of discovery and look forward to hearing all of your successes in the years to come. Congrats. So now it is my pleasure to introduce to you your speaker of choice. It was a good choice, Dr. Harley Harner, who actually started at the same time many of you did, I think in, what was it, in August, September, and whatever, but you were all her first class here in the middle of a pandemic and in teaching remotely. And she did a great job, didn't she? She must have. And should I mention that she's a Penn Nursing grad? So she received her MSN and is a graduate of our PhD program. She's a nationally recognized leader in women's health and a champion for women everywhere. And she leads our Center for Global Women's Health Research and is the Afaf Malise Director. So Holly, please join us.
Good morning. Congratulations. Can you believe it? No. Thank you, Dean, for a lovely introduction. Again, my name is Holly Harner, and I am a practice professor in women's health and the Afaf Malise Director of the Center for Global Women's Health here at the University of Pennsylvania School of Nursing. And as a Penn faculty member, it is a joy and it is an honor to bring you warm and heartfelt welcome and congratulations from your faculty. We recognize that being an undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral student here at Penn Nursing in normal times is normal hard. But doing it during a pandemic raises this level exponentially. I believe one of your classmates over the summer described it as being asked to make lemonade out of bananas. Indeed, you have spent long days, long nights, and some of you long years working with Penn Nursing's faculty, scholars, and clinicians. And you are capable, you are curious, and you are compassionate nursing professionals. The fact that you're here today means that you have done all of the hard work, and you are ready now to use your talents, your knowledge, and your abilities to care for some of the most vulnerable and marginalized people and populations in our world. And in a time that's unlike anything we have ever seen. One of the many, many things this last year plus has taught us is that our world cannot survive without nurses, full stop. I know today marks the end of your undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral preparation, and we absolutely need to take a moment to pause and to celebrate these huge milestones. But I hope that one of the things that you've learned while you've been here at Penn Nursing is that learning isn't something that can ever be finished. There's a quote that's been attributed to everyone from Albert Einstein to Dr. Seuss, and it pretty much sums up my own experience with learning. And the quote is, "The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know. The more I learn, the more I realize I don't know." And I think if I were to poll all of the nursing professionals who are here with us today, they would all tell you that they learn something new each and every day. They want to, and they have to. And I know this is true for me. Even in my classes this year, many of you pushed me to think about things differently and to ask new questions. And for that, I thank you. As you continue down your professional path, I urge you to remember and to honor who you are and the experiences that brought you to this point in your journey. In a world where it's so easy to look at the accomplishments of others and to believe that we are not enough, I hope you will remember that who you are, your authentic self, your true self, is exactly what this world needs from you, especially today. I've gotten to know many of you over the last year, and I promise you that each and every one of you here today brings something unique and special to the table. Our world and our profession needs that of you today. Be your wonderful, be your authentic selves. In closing, it is such an honor to be here with you today and to celebrate your many, many accomplishments with you, with your family, with your friends, and with your loved ones. I know that your future is absolutely bright, and I hope that your journey into the nursing profession brings you so much joy. I'd like to now invite Grace Perales, the ABSN graduate, to offer student remarks to the graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Harner, for your wonderful comments and introduction. I really appreciate it. I'd also like to thank those who helped organize this event. We appreciate your continued support throughout these unprecedented times. Didn't want to use unprecedented, sorry, but I had to. Dean Villaruel, our faculty and staff here today, our family and friends joining us on the live stream at home, and my fellow graduates of 2021. What a time to have decided to come back to school during a pandemic. For those who were working and completing their degrees simultaneously, this has been particularly challenging. As a student in the 2021 ABSN cohort, I'd like to recount our whirlwind pandemic educational experience. Many of us decided to pursue nursing after following a different dream that led to an entirely different career path. Some of you were paramedics, some of you were child life specialists, and some of you might have been lawyers. We might have spent years in that field, but somewhere along the way, we decided we wanted more, or maybe we wanted a change. Maybe it was the pandemic that encouraged us, but either way, we chose nursing because we care about and want to help others. We are comforters, listeners, supporters, and advocates. We chose not to let life pass us by, but to sit in the driver's seat and to steer our own future. As a fourth-generation nurse, second-generation Penn nurse, I chose nursing because nurses are the gateway into healthcare. Nurses are trusted because they're not only present to comfort us for bad news, but they're also there to celebrate when we hear good news. They support and advocate for their patients. Nursing also allows flexibility. My future path, and I'm sure many of yours, remains unknown, but I know that there are endless opportunities ahead that nursing allows. Back when we started our distinct programs, we were both nervous and excited. What would it be like to attend clinical during a pandemic? And for my fellow ABSN students, to learn how to be a nurse virtually. For a PhD student in attendance, what would it be like to conduct research during a pandemic? There were a lot of unknowns. I'm sure many of us were skeptical and worried that we might not receive the same education as other students who had completed these same programs in person. This is true. We did not receive the same education, but I believe that we had a more valuable experience. We learned how to be resilient, how to persevere, and how to lean on each other for support. We learned coping strategies that will help those of us entering and those that are changing their path within nursing revitalize and rejuvenate an exhausted field. We will enter as fresh faces, ready to care for our patients and to improve the work environment. I have no doubt that we made the most of our time at Penn. Being students during COVID taught us the fortitude to push on. As some of the only students on campus, we craved socialization, but COVID forced us to limit our social interaction. The ABSN cohort formed pods to prevent the spread of COVID. Pods are small groups of people who socialized on a regular basis, but limited socialization with others. I'd like to shout out to my pod squad who kept me sane throughout this experience. Once we were all vaccinated, we organized gatherings outdoors and our pods coalesced into one. Our graduation class has people of all ages and experience levels. We all have one thing in common, our passion for nursing. Some of us are just starting in the field, while others are refining their interests with graduate degrees. We are all Penn Nursing 2021. This might be your second, third, or fourth graduation. Over the past 2 years, events such as this one were canceled due to COVID. I am thankful that we get to celebrate together today with the faculty and staff and with our family and friends watching from afar. This is a moment and time to celebrate our achievements. You are a Penn nurse. You are a critical thinker, a problem solver, and leader. Put your doubts behind you because you have what it takes. Congratulations, fellow classmates of the University of Pennsylvania December graduation class of 2021. I now invite Aaliyah Peoples up to the podium to present the December 2021 graduates.
Erica Abrantes. Elizabeth Ash. Stephanie Ackway. George Ajoku. Ziana Almonacci. Claire Arand. Graciela Bolaños. Kelly Boyle. Tate Brunetta. Maeve Carley. Susanna Cha. Yunsu Chang. Ka-Ling Chiam. Sung-In Cho. Tinatra Christie. Corinne Condi. Kathleen Conway. Erica Domeyer. Vivian Echeverria Quiroga. Eleanor Fanto. Paulina Fernandez. Lauren Fisher. Francesca Flink. Eileen French. Hannah Fry. Taylor Gallo. Mary Gavin. Annie Geverts. Alexa Girasol. Marcia Glickman. Amanda Gall. Molly Grosskreutz. Grace Genozo. Eva Honegis. Yin Xuan Hu. Lillian Jahan. Justin Kelly. Kristen Kelly. Eugen Kim. Christopher Crostroy. Victoria LaFrance. Angelisa Lambert. Megan Laundrio. Irene Lee. Susan Lee. Tariqua Lavali. Catherine Lowe. Haley Lucian. Julia Mamone. Lauren Marconi. Melanie Martin. Emma McClafferty. Fiona McLaughlin. Mark Melkin. Mary Mitterator. Elizabeth Moriarty. Lily Murray. Rachel Nahamo. Manisha Ninamarthi. Sabrina Naboa. Rayleigh Palmer. Joy Park. Grace Perellis. Grace Pirigo. Monica Paskey. Nicholas Pazavak. Megan Power. Emily Pyle. Rachel Rosali. Miriam Rossetti. Alita Ryan. Julia Scribano. Megan Smetala. Catherine Smith. Nava Stein. Madeline Stoner. Angel Street. Christina Terzakis. Kathy Tong. Margaret Tracy. Kylie Trone. Alexandra Euskatu. Diego Vera. Gabrielle Wagner. Dara Waskin. Brianna Williams. Amy Wong. Kaylee Young. Patra Zambetis. Clara Zhang. Helen Hall. Congratulations to you all.
One more big round of applause for the class of 2021. Congratulations to you all. The world awaits. The jobs are waiting for you. Everyone's waiting for you. So again, enjoy today and celebrate. Many thanks to our faculty, staff who are here with us, and our family and friends that are here with us today and or virtually. Your presence here means a great deal to us. Before I dismiss everybody here and virtually, I would just ask you to just stay tuned and to watch for the special show that's going to be showing on our tape. So again, do this, and again, great being with you. I'm just so proud of you all. Stay in touch.